Good day, trendsetters. Welcome back to the channel. Now, yes, this is a sponsored video. Yes, I do get a small commission if you buy anything from Olight and use my discount code. But with that out the way, I will say that Olight's probably been one of the longest partnerships I've had on this channel, and it's always been a mutually beneficial partnership. I really love their products. I don't review everything they offer me. I try to keep things relevant to the channel. Their products aren't just useful for motorcycle camping and stuff like that. They're useful around the home as well, you know, when you have blackouts or whatever. And of course, working on things when you need to see in dark places. But as well as that, I get emails from at least half a dozen other flashlight companies on a regular basis asking me to review their torches and stuff. And, you know, to be fair, you know, I don't want to just be biased towards Olight. I do always check out their products. I go to their website, check out their torches, see what they're offering. And to be honest, I just haven't found any that live up to the Olights. Like they've always got something that I don't like. Whereas Olights are just, to me, you know, it's all a matter of personal opinion, this stuff, but Olights, they just do everything right in my book. And, you know, as far as the humble flashlight goes, there's really not that much more innovating to be done. It's a light, you know, what more can you do? These two products here are just basically incremental upgrades to existing products. The little Oclip, this is, I think, the third generation. This one is the Oclip Ultra. The main difference with this one being the inclusion of a UV light source. So as well as having a flood and spotlight beam, you've also got that UV light for whatever you may need to use that for. Now, as is the usual story with Olight stuff, both the flood and spot beam modes have 5 different brightness levels, all the way from moonlight mode up to turbo mode, which is on flood mode 530 lumens, I believe. Not huge, but for the size of it, it's pretty good. Now, it is also made with OAL, the body material. It's apparently what Olight are using now, some new aluminium alloy that they've developed, apparently almost twice as hard as 6061 aluminium, so super tough body, drop proof. They test it to 1.5 meters. Being that it's called an Oclip, it of course has a clip on the body, so you can, you know, clip that to your shirt. If you want a hands-free operation, you can clip it to your hat, clip it to a headband, you can clip it to you know, whatever's around the project that you're working on. And of course, we also have magnets in that clip, so it can be attached to any metallic surface. There are 2 colors in this one to choose from. We've got the navy blue here. There is also an olive green. We have USB-C charging, which a lot of you guys like. So we have a hard flap here. It's not a rubber thing that you've got to jam in there. It's a nice hard flap. You just pop that up and down, and there's your USB-C port. This one only weighs 55 grams. It's IPX6 waterproof, even with that USB-C port open. As you can see, that ever handy little LED there, which will let you know as your battery depletes, will go orange and then red when it needs recharging. And as usual, we have Olight's lifetime warranty on this one. So yeah, that is the Oclip Ultra. Very nice little unit for having around the house and for taking camping with you, no doubt. Now for something a little bit more serious, the Warrior Ultra. I have reviewed a lot of these Warrior torches over the years. Not a whole lot changes. They just sort of basically polishing them and, you know, small little incremental updates, making them nicer. Probably the big difference with this one is the new body material, that OAL that I mentioned earlier, the aluminium. Super tough. The power button and the lights around it have been redesigned. They look very nice. And the tail cap or tactical tail switch is a little bit different as well. So when it comes to a mid-size handheld torch, these have definitely been my favorite the whole time. This new Warrior Ultra, definitely a nice upgrade. I probably wouldn't bother getting this one if you've already got a Warrior torch, but if you haven't yet, this is definitely the best one they've ever made. Again, 5 brightness modes, from moonlight mode, which we hold down the button to activate, that's 1 lumen, all the way up to turbo 2500 lumens, and of course 3 other brightness modes in between. has a two-way clip here which can be reversed. You can unclip that from the body of the torch and attach it at this end if you prefer. The tactical tail switch, which I have mentioned already, and we do also have a proximity sensor in the lens here. So when it's on bright and it gets close to something, you can see that dims automatically. We also have a nice strike bezel there if you need to use this for self-defense or anything. Not that I would condone anything like that. We do have three colors. I have the olive green, of course. There's also navy blue and stealth gray. It does have one of my favorite Olight features, the magnetic tail cap charging. So we have a USB plug here that just goes into any USB-A port. The magnetic tail cap, a little LED in here will let you know when it's charging and when it's fully charged. The new Warrior Ultra comes in at 178 grams. It is also IPX8 waterproof, which is the maximum level of waterproofness. It can be submerged indefinitely in up to 2 meters of water. And guess what? Olight's lifetime warranty, so you just can't go wrong with this one. As you probably know by now, Olights are not cheap, but they are a once-off purchase. Essentially, buying any of these sort of products, you're never going to have to replace it. You may eventually, at some point, have to replace the rechargeable battery inside, but that's about it. If you are, for some reason, concerned about durability, for anyone interested, my little Button 3 from Olight, my daily driver, it's still going strong. Absolutely no worries with this thing. Still the original battery. It's a little beast. It's been dropped, knocked around, beaten up. Just keeps going. I love it. I will never part with this thing. But there's definitely nothing wrong with adding to your collection. Anyway guys, that is the new Oclip Ultra and Warrior Ultra from Olight. I do have a 10% discount code for you guys in the description down there. Check out the links if you're interested. Thank you for watching. Thank you Olight for being a big supporter of my channel for such a long time. We'll see you guys in the next video. I'll hang around if you want to see the unboxing of these two torches too. Cheers.